I think the MAGA movement is a movement that transcends Donald Trump. It's going to go way beyond him. I think it's going to tweak along the way and become a little bit more focused. But strong borders, strong industry, working wages, all of it. Okay, a bit more. Let's hope social conservatism, at the very least, less wokeism. All right, but it wasn't an ideological choice. I really believe that so many people on the left voted for Kamala Harris because it was purely an ideological choice. And you're right. It's like, dude, all you got to do is just look a little that way and a little bit that way. If you want to challenge me to do that, you could come on the show and you could challenge Joe and I. We'll go with you toe to toe. We're not knee jerk lockstep Republicans or even conservatives for that matter. Okay, Joe, we did it. Who did we do an interview with? Michael, was it Michael Warren Davis?
Yes, that's recently.
Talking,
That was on the radio today at noon.
yeah, so it was on the radio. We recorded that. That was talking about after Christendom. And the first question I had asked him in the show was, "What does it mean to be a conservative?" He goes, "I gave up that fight a long time ago," and he's right. Forgot about conservative, liberal, and all that. Now it just comes down to, it really comes down to, are you voting for the insanity because you just can't see yourself looking at anything different because grandpa and grandma voted for the Democrats? Or are you looking practically? Because if you look practically, you should be looking at the MAGA movement and saying your interests lie there. Those people would
it's
actually.
Interesting that you mentioned Davis. Anthony, what's his name? Warren Davis.
Michael Warren Davis.
He was a lockstep conservative, writing in the Federalist. And when we met that dude, he was like an established political, commentator. He's like, I've had it. He's like, I'm just going to pray. He was like taking that route, which I found to be very interesting. He kind of went full circle. While obviously politics are important, because they are, people have to be informed. And most people aren't, sadly, because of the way things are structured. I don't think our governments work for us anymore. But the answers to our problems stem from where our feet are grounded. And that is the people up to the politicians. And we are, to your point, what he wrote about, it's after Christendom. We are no longer in countries that are grounded in Judeo-Christian beliefs. And any country that is not grounded in God will soon be grounded in power, which ultimately will benefit the few. That is historically accurate, and that happens time and time again. Only countries that are grounded in a Judeo-Christian ethic. Does that mean they're perfect? Does that mean the people are perfect? No. But what it does do is it puts limits on people. It puts limits on power because there's something else. I have some accountability that's above what I see. When you don't have that, all bets are off. It becomes purely Machiavellian, and only a few people benefit. That's how it is in South America. That's how it is in Africa. That's how it is in Asia. And that's soon how it will be in the West. It's already that way in Europe, and it's coming to a theater near you in America. California is like that, and it's going to creep right across the country. And that is exactly what is going to happen when you give up God and you rely solely on the state. Only the few benefit, the majority do not.